Okay, let's unpack this. Tonight, we're diving deep into a really intense story. Imagine this. 1954, a luxury express train, the Philadelphia Phoenix. 13 hours overnight, Philly to Chicago.
Yeah, but it's not just any trip. It's claustrophobic, dark, a mission for justice that just goes completely off the rails into, well, multiple murders.
Right. The source material paints this picture of a gleaming marvel from 1937, absolutely luxurious.
Incredible luxury, peacock blue, emerald green, walnut, gold leaf, the whole 9 yards. But inside, only 8 people.
8. That's it.
Well, initially, 5 guests, the hostess, her accomplice, and a corpse they find almost immediately.
Whoa. Okay, so a body right from the start.
Exactly. So our mission here is to track this thing hour by hour, the betrayals, the killings, figure out who's doing what and why on this isolated train.
Okay, let's start at the beginning. The setup, 7 p.m. EST. Who's driving this?
It's all orchestrated by the hostess, Anna Matheson. She's seeking justice, or maybe vengeance, for her family. Her father, mother, brother, Tommy, all destroyed, she believes, because of a military troop train disaster back in 1942.
And the train itself, the Phoenix, that's significant.
Hugely significant. Yeah. It was her father's pride and joy. So bringing these people here onto this train, it's personal. She lured 6 conspirators with these very specific, personalized invitations.
Spelling out their misdeeds, right, from 12 years ago?
Exactly. Getting them all in one place. Confined.
But you mentioned a corpse found right away, before the train even leaves.
Yeah. Right when they board, eyes wide open, foam at the mouth, flecks of crimson. The source calls it not a natural death. Clearly murder, someone already on board or involved right at the platform, maybe.
So even before Anna can lay out her plan, there's already another killer in the mix.
Seems like it. And then she gathers the 6 living guests and drops the bombshell.
What does she say?
Something chilling like, I'm here to get justice because I have irrefutable proof that the 6 of you are responsible for destroying my family.
And who are these 6? Or, well, 5, plus the one who showed up instead.
Right. It's a mix. Jack Lapsford, military logistics guy. Judd Dodge, who designed the faulty engine involved in the 42 crash. Herb Pulaski, who oversaw building it.
Okay. Engineers.
Then Sally Lawrence, a secretary who provided damning notes and memos. Edith Gerhardt, a German-born employee with her own story. And originally Kenneth Wentworth, the chief competitor, was invited. The presumed mastermind.
But he didn't show up.
No. His son, Dante Wentworth, came instead, which is, the first sign Anna's control is already slipping.
And she makes it clear they're stuck.
Oh, yeah. Express service. No other stops until Chicago. Lapsford tries the emergency brake, but Judd Dodge, the engine designer, remember, points out, correctly, it just elutes the conductors.
Who aren't there.
They're completely trapped. Physically, at least. The psychological trap is just starting.
Okay, so the trap is set. But it sounds like things go wrong for Anna pretty fast.
Immediately. Around 8 p.m., her plan wasn't just murder, it was exposure, maybe trial. But Judd Dodge suddenly collapses, drinks a martini, seems to die.
Just like that. An hour in.
Just like that. And Anna is apparently furious. Not sad, furious.
Furious.
Because Judd had basically just confessed. He saw some blueprint evidence Anna had, realized the game was up, practically admitted treason and sabotage. For him to just die, it robbed her of seeing him face real justice.
Well, she wanted control, not just bodies dropping.
Exactly. And his death confirms that there's someone else on this train with their own agenda, someone acting outside her plan.
Okay, this is getting complicated fast. And then there's another person.
Yes. Before they can even really process Judd's death, a 9th person appears. Reggie Davis claims he's an insurance salesman who boarded the wrong train. Total confusion.
But he's not.
Not even close. He's FBI, Special Agent Reggie Davis. The Chicago Bureau apparently got wind of Anna's claims, thought they might be true, and sent him undercover.
Okay, FBI on board. That changes things.
It gets heavier. Reggie's own father was an engineer killed in the 1942 explosion, the same explosion Anna's avenging.
Wow. So now you have Anna seeking justice, maybe vengeance, and an FBI agent who might be seeking the same thing personally.
Exactly. The lines blur completely. Who's seeking justice? Who's seeking revenge? And is the FBI agent operating officially, or is he, off book?
This must be hitting Anna hard, too. The source material mentions her past connections with some of these people.
Yeah, that's where it gets really messy psychologically. As the others talk, these memories surface. Edith Gerhardt used to call her Shotzi, like a pet name. Judd Dodge, the guy who just died, used to do magic tricks for her as a kid, called him Candy Cane.
Oh, man. So these aren't just faceless villains to her.
Not entirely. There's history, complicated history, and seeing them, hearing them, combined with the plan going wrong, her rage boils over. She actually attacks Edith Gerhardt.
She attacks her.
Tries to strangle her, just loses it in a blind rage. Her accomplice, Seamus, has to pull her off.
So beneath the controlled planner, there's this deep well of fury.
And she's armed. We learn she's got a knife strapped to her thigh. She's prepared for violence, even if her primary plan wasn't immediate murder.
This is intense. Okay, fast forward a bit. Middle of the night. What happens next?
Around 1 a.m., things escalate again. Edith Gerhardt, the one Anna just attacked, is found dead in the observation car.
Oh.
Reggie, the FBI agent, takes charge of the scene, quickly figures out she was smothered with a cushion. There's apparently a pale pink lipstick smear on it.
Lipstick. Yeah.
And there's a drape cord tied around her neck, but Reggie determines that was added after death. To frame Anna, make it look like the strangling attempt from earlier was finished.
So the killer is actively trying to frame Anna now. And do we know why Edith was targeted? Did she know something?
Well, Edith had apparently confessed something to Anna earlier. She admitted she testified against Anna's father, but it was for Germany. Patriotism, she thought at the time.
Oh, wow. Not for money or anything.
No, misguided patriotism during the war. And she came to regret it terribly, realizing she'd ruined lives for, as the source says, absolutely no reason. A tragic motive, really.
That's quite different from Sally Lawrence's motive, right? The secretary.
Completely different. Sally admits she was blackmailed into creating the false paper trail against Anna's father, and not with money, by Kenneth Wentworth.
The mastermind who didn't show up.
Yeah.
How did he blackmail her?
With shame. Revealing photos from a secret tryst she had with another woman in some basement bar, he used that fear of exposure to force her hand.
So it's not just greed driving this conspiracy. It's ideology, shame, fear.
Exactly. A whole spectrum of human weakness, all exploited by Wentworth. It shows how the original disaster wasn't just about a faulty engine. It was about these compromised individuals.
Okay, the body count is rising. Anyone else try to fight back?
Oh, yeah. Around 3 a.m., Herb Pulaski, one of the engineers, he panics. Attacks Anna in the galley with a steak knife. Tries to force her to stop the train.
Does he succeed?
No, Anna fights back. Uses skills her Aunt Retta taught her. Apparently involves going for the groin. It's described as a pretty rough, desperate struggle, but she disarms him.
Good for her. But does Pulaski survive the night?
Not for long. Shortly after that fight, he's found dead in his locked room. Throat slit.
Locked room. How?
Anna figures it out. The killer got out through the window, clinging to a narrow metal strip on the train's exterior, just under the racing stripe. Requires knowing the train's design, maybe some agility.
And the framing continues.
Undeniably. Seamus finds something planted in Herb's room on the bloody floor. Anna's father's silver locomotive lapel pin.
Oh, that's cruel. Using her grief against her.
It's personal, vicious. Confirms someone knows Anna intimately and wants her to take the fall.
This is just layer upon layer. Is there any break for Anna? Any clarity?
A huge twist comes just before dawn. Dante Wentworth, the son who came instead of his father, he confesses something startling to Anna.
What is it?
He was the one who gathered the evidence against his father and the others. He sent it to Anna's Aunt Retta. He hated his father and was secretly trying to help Anna get justice.
Whoa. So the son of the mastermind was trying to expose him.
Yes, but then he delivers an absolutely devastating blow. He tells Anna how her father really died in prison.
Oh.
He killed himself. But on Kenneth Wentworth's instructions, her father was essentially driven to suicide by the main villain.
Oh my God. So Anna's whole mission, focusing on these conspirators, it was partly missing the point. The worst damage was already done by Wentworth himself.
Exactly. It completely reframes everything for her. The person she thought she might save, in a way, was already destroyed by the man she should have been targeting all along.
That realization must change the endgame entirely.
It does. It leads to the final cascade of revelations. Around 4 a.m., Anna has a sudden insight about Judd Dodge, the first guy who died.
The martini guy, what about him?
She realizes he never actually drank that martini. He faked his death. He was playing possum.
No way. So where is he?
They find his body, for real this time, stuffed in Edith Gerhardt's bathroom. And the cause of death wasn't poison. He was strangled.
Strangled after he faked being poisoned.
Exactly, which means someone else killed him after his fake death plan. He was likely working with someone who then turned on him, Or maybe he just got caught in the crossfire of another killer's plan.
So definitely multiple killers operating, not just Anna, not just the framer.
At least 2, possibly 3 active killers besides Anna. It's chaos. And the only ones left standing, besides Anna and Dante, are Reggie Davis, the FBI agent, and Seamus, her accomplice.
So it comes down to them.
It forces a confrontation. Reggie cracks first. He attacks Anna, but then stabs himself in the stomach.
Stabs himself. Why?
To maintain his cover, make it look like self-defense or like he was attacked too, he finally confesses his real motive.
Which was?
Kill all the conspirators who ruined his life and his father's life, and then frame both Anna and Kenneth Wentworth for everything. He wanted total revenge and to walk away clean, watching his enemies burn.
That's incredibly twisted.
Yeah.
Calculated.
Absolutely monstrous. But it's not over yet. There's still Seamus.
Anna's accomplice. What's his story in all this?
Anna confronts him, and he confesses. He did kill one person.
Whoa.
Judd Dodge. The guy who faked his death and was later strangled. Seamus killed him.
Why?
His own brother, Sean Callahan, was killed in the 1942 explosion. Like Reggie, like Anna, Seamus had a personal stake. When he had the chance to kill Dodge, one of the men responsible, he took it. He calls the murder beautiful, a sweetest release, pure, raw vengeance.
So Seamus wasn't framing Anna, he was just getting his own revenge.
Seems so. A single act of personal vengeance amidst the larger plot, and then in a really tragic moment, he gives Anna his gun and steps off the moving train as it nears Chicago.
Yeah.
Commits suicide.
Wow. He got his revenge and just checked out.
Achieved his one goal, saw no future after that, which leaves Anna, Dante, and the wounded Reggie as the train finally pulls into Union Station at 7 a.m.
But there's one more player, isn't there? The mastermind.
Kenneth Wentworth, he's waiting for them. And surprise, he was driving the train himself. He fired the engineer somewhere along the line and took over.
He drove the train. Incredible. And does he confess?
Oh, yes. Spills everything.
Right.
His motive was pure professional jealousy. Anna's father stole the life Wentworth thought he deserved. And then the final horrifying piece. Anna's brother, Tommy Matheson, was Wentworth's own half-son.
His son.
His unacknowledged son. And after the train disaster landed Tommy in prison alongside his supposed father, Wentworth had him killed too. His own son.
That's just pure evil. Destroying his rival's family, and even his own blood.
Unfathomable. So now Anna has Seams's gun. She has Wentworth cornered. She has the wounded, murderous FBI agent Reggie Davis there. What does she do? Vengeance or justice?
What's her choice?
She chooses justice. But, tactically, she shoots Reggie Davis in the leg, incapacitates him so he can't escape or pretend to be a victim. Then she holds Wentworth at gunpoint, forcing him to confess everything just as the FBI swarms the train.
She makes sure the truth comes out, the whole complicated truth.
Exactly. No easy revenge kill. She ensures the system she initially appealed to actually gets the full story and the right culprits.
So, justice is served.
Mm-hmm.
Lapsford, Sal, Wentworth, Reggie, they're all taken into custody. But what a mess. What does it all mean in the end?
Well, I think it's a fascinating look at how simple corporate greed and malfeasance snowballed because of all these deeply personal, often contradictory motives. You had grief, blackmail, patriotism gone wrong, jealousy, shame, love, all tangled up.
Everyone trapped by their past, manipulated by Wentworth.
Precisely. And the aftermath for Anna is really interesting. The head of the Philly FBI bureau, Ed Vesper, is impressed. Offers her a job.
An FBI job, after all that.
Yeah. He says she's smart, got great instincts, and can handle yourself in a fight. It's like validation that she navigated this impossible situation and ultimately chose systemic justice over personal retribution.
That's quite an ending. So that leaves us with the final thought, right?
Right. Think about this. Anna initially wanted the conspirators to suffer, to live with what they'd done. But her whole life became about this quest for retribution. Now that it's over, now that justice, in a way, has been served, what happens next?
What do you do when the single thing that defined your entire existence is gone?
Exactly. How do you fill that void? What does life look like after vengeance? That's something for you to ponder.